Welcome back, guys. Slybacon here, and time for another Total War Warhammer battle replay. Today we've got myself playing the Mighty Greenskins up against Romulan playing the Mighty Beastmen. So we did a cast on Romulan about 2 weeks ago it was, playing against Viking Cat in Question Cup number 19, I believe it was. He's a very good player, so it was very cool that we actually got to match up against him in quick battles. We'll go through the armies really quick. I've just paused it because the battle actually does start pretty much straight away. My army you guys already know because I've kind of done a video on it anyway, but we will go through it. So I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of Savage Orcs. As you can see, they don't have the ranks anymore. We've got the 8 Peak Loonies with the Unbreakable. These guys don't have the ranks because I bought the Warlord's Boys, which is of course the Regiment of Renown Night Goblins with the lovely Sunder Armor effect. We've got the Hammer of Gork, which of course is the Rock Lobber Regiment of Renown with that lovely minus 40% accuracy debuff. I'll go through that shortly. We've got the 2 units of Orc Boy Biggins. Still going to test out the Savage Orc Biggins, but for now we've just got the standard Orcs. Do the leadership. Do the leadership in a minute, Sly. And we've of course got my 4 Skirmisher squad. The same one as before. The 2 Regiments of Renown, that's being the Mangy Marauders, and the Death Creepers, which is of course the Forest Goblin Spider Riders, and the 2 standard units, one being the Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers and the Goblin Wolf Rider Archers. For the leadership, nothing's changed too much. Still got the Goblin Big Bosses on their Spider Mounts. Still got the Night Goblin Shaman on his lovely Squiggy Mount. And still got the Night Goblin Shaman with Itchy Nuisance, of course. And Sneaky Stealing as well, just to reduce the magic that the enemy's going to have. For Romulan, very interesting army he actually brought. He's got 1 unit of Ungor Spearhead. Sorry, 2 units of Ungor Spearhead. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Gore Herds with shields, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Chaos Spawn. So these guys do massive amount of damage. As you can see, their weapon strength coming in at 120. Even with the Savage Orcs buff that they've got with that 30% damage reduction, you know, that's still effectively 90 damage these guys are doing. That's still a crazy amount of damage. We're going to absolutely wreck through my lines really quickly. And of course, he's got the 2 Gorbles. He's got Malagor the Dark Omen with actually quite a few spells. Let's see if we can bring them up for you guys. No, unfortunately, sorry, I can't bring them up for you. But he does have a lot of spells, including the Cygor Summon and stuff like that. Right, let's get into it. Like I said, the match does start pretty much straight away. So we get into... Oh, sorry, he's got these 2 units of Chaos Warhounds as well, who were Vanguarded deployed in the same place that I Vanguarded deployed my Skirmisher squad. Now, my Skirmisher squad is actually going to win this engagement. I kind of made a mistake here by pulling these over as well, because these were actually hidden. They become unhidden once they get to about here. But as it turns out, I probably didn't actually need to commit them. We lose, you know, 3/4 of a unit of Mangy Marauders, which isn't fantastic for us. But they probably, like I say, my Skirmisher squad probably could have just out-mealeed these. So I probably didn't need to commit my Cav to this, but I did in the end. And those 2 units of Warhounds are absolutely broken. Now he's obviously deployed over on his right-hand flank. Generally the standard position is here, and then a few Vanguarded stuff around here, but he's chosen to deploy over here. We're going to get some lovely shots in on the Gore Herd with shields there. These guys are moving forward. Chaos Spawn, oh sorry, going through the map. Chaos Spawn moving forward. Just trying to do as much damage as possible here. Now with this matchup, you really got to be careful with your Lord, especially with the Night Goblin War Boss, because he's not very tanky, and of course Gorbles do a massive amount of damage coming in there. Well, with buffed as 459 magical damage, armor piercing damage, and of course it is anti-large as well. They do have a lovely anti-large bonus on top of that, so you're going to absolutely wreck our Lord if we let him get anywhere near him. So we've got to be really careful. That's pretty much how you play against the Beastmen anyway. Just try and keep your Lords away from those Gorbles, unless you think your Lord is tanky enough to actually take that out. We are doing a decent amount of damage with this Goblobber here actually. Sorry, the Hammer of Gork. Goblobber of course is the Dwarven version. We are doing a decent amount of damage with this, which is really nice. 23 kills already. Setting up my Cav, so we've obviously pulled them down off the hill. Moving my Skirmisher squad around the back, which kind of made me get it delayed a wee bit. Cav is obviously available to get a lovely charge in. Can we get a lovely cinematic on that, please, Sly? That'll be nice. Pulling over a Spearman, which, you know, Spearmen are good. They're not the best Spearmen in the world, but still, Spearmen versus Cav, they will do a wee bit of damage. We just want to pull in there, do a wee bit of damage, then pull out, right? And he's pulling down one of his one of his Gorbles. Actually, both the Gorbles are coming down. Infantry lines are going to meet very shortly. Yeah, I'm just pulling back my Cav because I don't want to deal with these just yet. Just yet. I'll just wait for them to kind of splinter off a wee bit. Of course, the Savage Orcs against the Gore Herd with shields will just absolutely rip them to pieces, but then these Chaos Spawn who are kind of lagging behind a wee bit will actually wreck our Savage Orcs. So we need to be really careful with how we engage on this. Right, so the Gorbles are starting to split up. We're going to drop, I think it's an Itchy Nuisance. So we're going to drop an Itchy Nuisance down here. So that's going to reduce the melee attack of these Gorbles down to 2 on that. So we're not going to be taking a heck of a lot of damage from this Gorble until the Itchy Nuisance actually wears off, which it's weird off already. It doesn't last very long. Right, so watch how fast this guy just smacks our Lord. There we go. That's a quarter of his health gone. There we go. That's half his health gone in 2 hits. Absolutely insane. We are doing decent damage to this Gorble, but yeah, my lord, down to half health in 2 hits. Got to be so careful with this Gorble, guys. Right, so the front melee line is engaged. As you can see, these Chaos Spawn coming in there, doing a massive amount of damage. Look how slow this unit of Savage Orcs here is already. Almost down to a quarter health already, just in the opening seconds of the match. This side here is going about the same. You know, these guys just do so much damage. And of course the Gorble in there as well, doing a lot of damage. Somebody in his lovely Cygor, get that up and running. Right, we're going to manage to kill off this Gorble. I've got my Skirmisher squad in now, just starting to pepper into the back of those Chaos Spawn, doing as much damage as we can. As you can see, my infantry line is just not going to hold up. The Night Goblin Fanatics, the Unbreakables, are obviously going to stick around forever because they are unbreakable, but our actual infantry line just got absolutely sorted. This Chaos Spawn, so good, so good. Right, and I've got a debuff going on here as well from him, which is Devolve. Minus 8 leadership, and of course it causes damage as well. So minus 8 leadership to Greenskins, who already have low leadership. It's obviously not a fantastic place for us to be. So he threw our Malagor in here, and I just wanted to try and kill him. Now, he's actually not a nice play here. He hasn't bothered to try and kill off this unit of goblins. He's just going to come over and try and bash in on the back of this leadership squad, which obviously is a really good play. My Night Goblin Shaman's come down off the hill. We've still got our skirmishers doing quite a bit of damage. We're pumping out as much damage as possible, but I'm really short on troops at the moment, guys. And look how many troops he's got in there. My Savage Orcs are starting to rally. They will come back in, but these ones, Orkboy Biggins have routed. Savage Orc Biggins have routed. The other unit of Orkboy Biggins has routed. My Lord's going to be in a lot of trouble again. As you can see, his leadership's dropping really fast. This Golden Big Boss is down to about 3/4 health. Again, Gorble's just so much damage, just so much damage. He is being poisoned, of course, by these guys, which will reduce his damage a wee bit, but not really enough. We need to get another Itchy Nuisance down on here, so we can just reduce the amount of damage they're able to pump out. As you can see, Warboss is starting to break. He's taking a lot of damage from that Gorble, man. They're just so good. Here comes an Itchy Nuisance. Maybe a little bit too late, but yeah, obviously it was on recharge. So yeah, minus 22% weapon strength, minus 34 melee attack. Have a look at this Gorble now. It's only got 10 melee attack with Malagor. Malagor on, yeah, 10 melee attack as well. Chaos Spawn with 0 melee attack, so obviously we're not going to be taking any damage for those until that Itchy Nuisance wears off, which I think, you know, may even tip the balance of power, right, in our favour with that. But as you can see, pretty much all my troops, apart from the Unbreakables, of course, and this Goblin Big Boss, have broken. Skirmishers still in there doing as much as they can. This unit of skirmishers as well, jumping in there. These guys are rallying in the back. Night Goblin Warboss has used his potion already, down to only just above 1,000 life. But his troops are actually starting to get picked apart as well by these guys over here. Just that Ranger squad, because of course the Chaos Spawn don't have any armour, so they're going to take pretty much full damage from these guys. The Cygor is about to go down. Of course, he does have that debuff where he does damage himself over time because he is a summon, which was introduced in, I believe, the last patch, maybe the one before. Our Savage Orcs over here have come back in. Like I said, the Savage Orcs themselves will actually rip apart these Gore herds with shields. You can see that one broken. We managed to jump on top of this one as well. I've got a unit of shattered Gore herd with shields over here. My troops are starting to come back, although they have taken a heck of a lot of damage. The Scorball absolutely destroys this Goblin Big Boss. Cav is coming in. I believe we've got another Itchy Nuisance down here. We do. Again, just going to reduce the amount of damage he's able to pump out, pretty much making it 0. Let's be honest, there's not a lot of damage going to be able to get pumped out there. Warboss coming back in, trying to do as much as he can while the Itchy Nuisance is in effect. It's actually dropped off now, so yeah, got Night Goblin Big Boss just going to take so much damage. So much damage. Scorball is still on 18k life, or 1800 life, sorry. Malagor on 1800 as well. Both on 1800? They are both on 1800, okay. So I decided to chuck my skirmishers in, see if I could just break his morale, because, you know, even though they are doing a lot of damage from range, it's not really enough. But he did drop a Devolve, so I've kind of pulled these out to get them out of that damage as much as possible. Only pretty much the Unbreakable. I've thrown my Night Goblin Shaman in there because I need to get as much damage done as possible. The Warlords boys have come back. That lovely armor debuff is going to be very, very handy. These Savage Orc Biggins are rushing in there as well. My Warboss is just going to hang around the outskirts for a while. These guys are coming back in as well. Kill him. So we managed to tidy up most of the infantry that the Beastman brought, but he does still have the Scorball very healthy, and of course Malagor very healthy as well. Malagor not as good of a fighter as like Morgor, but still relatively decent, right? But a lot of the threat is coming from the Scorball. But we're just peppering him away as much as we can. I'm down to 1200 life. Going to get a few shots in there. We're going to charge in as well. You know, just trying to break that leadership. Although he does have very high leadership. Well, not now after that charge. He does have pretty high leadership anyway, but yeah, not after that charge. We did a decent amount. Still got 900 health, so still relatively big target. And of course, I don't have a lot of troops left either. I've basically just got my skirmishers, 8 peak loonies, 1 unit of Savage Orc Biggins left on the field. Oh, this other one's rallying as well, coming back. My Lord is actually gone. He was killed off in there. Sorry, I missed that, but he was actually killed off. I've just got the Night Goblin Warboss, I believe. Or is he somewhere? He is somewhere. There's my Warboss. Not quite dead yet. Night Goblin Warboss on 87 health. Managed to get in. There's the Shaman. They're on 1300 health. Of course, he's not going to be able to melee a Gorbel to death, although the Gorbel is now starting to break. With just a wee bit of attention, we'll be able to focus in on him with our skirmishers. This is why I really like these skirmishers, right? You can get a lot of value out of obviously the range component of them, but then they kind of act as like a light cav after that fact, and you can kind of start to throw them in and try and hopefully break a bit of their leadership and stuff. Gorbel is starting to go down. 196 health. Come on, boys. Here we go. We're going to do another charge. Just trying to break this off. I probably should have just finished him off with range, but we could have... Yeah, we could have maybe finished them off the range rather than chucking them straight back in here, but we are chucking them back in. These Savage Orcs are broken. We've got the Warlords boys, they may come back. We've got the Unbreakable unit here with 1 model left. Night Goblin Shaman is probably the unit that's actually keeping us in it. Because these skirmishers don't have a lot of little leadership. With our Lord gone, just the Night Goblin Shaman left. We could just about break this, but very, very close match, right? Very, very close match. And Malagor on 763 life. We did start to melee him, but I was just noticing, like, as we were meleeing him, his actually leadership is going up because he is actually going to win that fight if we stick around there. So I'm going to pull these back out. Try and just get my Shaman away, right? Because I don't want that Shaman to go down. Pretty much if this Shaman breaks or dies, it's game over, right? So these guys will come back. Still got 5 shots left on these. These guys here are out of ammo. I believe there's 1 more unit. Yeah, these guys here are coming back as well with 4 shots left, which may be enough to bring him down. You know, as you can see, that's all range damage we're doing to him there. Coming in with 570 health, 558, 549. These guys are doing a good bit of damage. And there we go. We managed to pull it out in the end there, but it was very, very close. As you can see, I basically had nothing left. So did he, but you see how fast that infantry line of ours just got absolutely wrecked. That was insane. It went down so quickly. Let's have a look at those kill numbers. 42, 66, 25, 27 on those. 61 on that Gorbel. 52 on Malagor himself. 48, 99, 88 on ours. Look at our skirmisher squad. 50, 38, 51, and 24. Obviously, being able to take out those unit of dogs very early was very beneficial to us. 73 on the Hammer of Gork. That's a good play there. 70 on the Warlords boards. With that Sunder Armor effect they can put on, just combines really well with the Savage Orcs, I find. So this may actually turn into our standard setup. 41 on those Orc Boy Biggins. Lord Squad didn't get a lot of kills. Obviously, not Goblin Shaman's not going to get any. Warboss only got 9. 3 and 6 on those 2 boys there, respectively. So, yeah, very well played to Romulan. Very, very close match, as you guys seen. Very close. Alright, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.